Oh, this is crazy. We just keep having more and more content to put on the channel, which I am perfectly fine with. Um, as expected, like I said this in my last video for Cell Max. I said that we could be seeing for part two to be Captain Ginyu, since it's a Frieza celebration, and it makes a lot more sense of it is since he is within, in technically in the Frieza army. So what we have now is Captain Ginyu for part two, and I think probably going to be when Topo comes out. I think we can see Cell Max, or Cell Max could be the EX part for the anniversary. So enough talking. Let's just get straight into this guy and his intro animations. Anyway, so enough talking for me. Let's just get straight into it. Oh, that's not loud. My bad, y'all. Okay. Hmm. Now I forgot what this unit does again. We refresh the go back. Active skill, right? Okay. Which is cool. Cool. Not, it's not bad. I mean, he's really good. He is essential for you guys, and like I said, this is basically the final crunch. This is the final crunch to push past this guy because we're so close to the anniversary, and I know how tempting it could be. And he's really good too. He's not horrible at all. He's really good. But let's just get into his kit, see what he does, see what he's about, because I forgot what he's like what he does honestly because it's been so long. But he did come out April 16th on JP. So we have the unexpectedly powerful squadron, which is the Ginyu Force, or Captain Ginyu. His category is Ginyu Force or Special Poses. Category key +4, HP, attack, and defense plus 150%. His 12 and 14 key greatly raises defense for one turn and has a high chance and raises it by 50%. Okay, and has a high chance of greatly raising attack for one turn. It's a multiplier, so I guess it stacks if that's correct. And also he causes colossal damage and stuns the enemy, which is pretty cool, pretty normal. Then his 15 and 17 key greatly raises attack, which also raises attack by 50% for 90. Oh, so that no, this is infinitely stacked. So it based this. So that's infinitely stacking. Okay, I was wrong. My bad. High chance of greatly raising defense for what? And then okay, so he basically raising attack and defense. He's just stacking it. So he just stacks it every 15 to 17 key. Okay, cool. Great thing to note of. That's the only thing problem with me is with Dokkan is not knowing the difference between these four and having to learn what it does when a unit does stack and when a unit doesn't stack. Then he has his ultra super attack, which is oh yeah, ultra super attack, which is special fighting assault. Massively raises attack and defense for one turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and raises all allies attack and defense by 30% for one turn, self excluded. Okay, so he just raises it for one turn. So okay, so he's just stacking, and then that's his voice, and then his passive skill. We didn't even get into his passive skill. Basically, it activates the entrance animation once, only once. Key +3, attack and defense plus 150%, and also launches an additional super attack that for the rest of the he launches an additional super attack for the rest of the battle and all allies. Attack and defense plus 25% and self excluded for 3 turns from the start of the turn. When there are 5 or more special poses category allies on the team, From the start of the character's entry turn, you get key +2 and attack and defense plus 150%. That's really good. That's really good. And it's going to be easy too, especially, well, we don't have Topo, but if you have Topo and a but like Go Tanks, Topo, like some other characters, and we'll go over the like the other like the category for special poses. Well, there's so many characters you can run with this guy, and it's gonna be super effective. And he guards all attacks and attacks effective against all types when all allies attacking in the same turn are special poses. Oh man, he's sick. Um, Man, and he also reduces damage received by 7% up to 35% before attacking, and chance to perform a critical hit plus 7% up to 35%. When attacking per special pose category ally on the team, special pose category allies attack and defense plus 25% self-excluded for 2 turns with an int or rainbow key spheres obtained plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% type key spheres obtained excluded. That is really good. He's really good. I just forgot how good he was, bro. Like, I literally forgot how good Captain Guinea was. Like, wrong one. Like, like if we go to the categories and just take a look at special poses, like, bro, let's go to the JP one since they have a lot much more to work with. Um, but 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 honestly, like, yeah, this is just crazy. You just take, yeah. Okay, so like you have Gamma. Thank you. You have Gamma 2, you have Topo, you have Gotenks, you have the GINYU forces, you also have Rebrienne, and then you also have, well, you can still use these guys right here, and then you can still use where are they at? You can use even the super EZA Go Tanks, which is really good. And then you have this guy that EZAs, but I haven't really tested him. I don't know how good he is. And then you have Jocko. Then you have the Gammas. Do you still have this Topo, which is really good? Like this team is still this team is pretty good. It might not be stacked, but like if you just have them, him, Topo, Go Tanks, um, these guys, and then you can run what's who else? And then the super easy eight, you're cooking. You're good. You're really good. And then we didn't get to his active skill yet. And his active skill basically does attack and defense plus 25% in battle, all allies. Attack and defense 50% self skill in battle. Oh my god. And then his condition is probably easy to get. Can be activated when all allies are GINYU Force category or category characters starting from the third turn from the start of the turn, or can be activated when all are special pose category characters starting from the 5th turn, which isn't bad. 5 turns is not that bad, but you're gonna have to just a bit. It's better than 6 turns, I'll tell you that. But the most for an active skill we all want is 4 turns. But if you just have GINYU forces, which is if they're all GINYU forces, then yes, you'll just have him. You'll just be running them, and I guess like that would be like the only GINYU force though, which is kind of But if you can wait the 5 turns, he's still pretty good. And then his link skills, or gentlemen, respect, the GINYU force, loyalty, signature pose, fierce battle, legendary power. Also, his categories are Planet Namek Saga, GINYU Force, Dragon Ball Seeker, Joined Forces, Terrifying Conquerors, Special Poses, and Space Traveling Warriors. This guy is really good, and there's so much we have to get into, but for global players, please skip. But if you can spend money on tickets, I will just put your money towards tickets for the banner for his specific banner. But summoning with stones, no, it's not really worth it. But then we also have new campaign newses, which is we're getting the renewal EZA area for these guys. So I guess more free stones since it's going to be renewed. Um, then we also have the super extreme Z Awakening Goku Black, which is coming, which I wasn't expecting. This is pretty good. I mean, does he fit in the campaign? But did he? Him and Captain Yu is him and Captain Ginyu kind of similar in ways. Yeah, stole Goku's body, but yeah. But I mean, this guy's I only saw one video of this guy, but he's pretty good because on paper people thought he was going to be kind of underwhelming, But it's just like you need to play a unit in game first before judging. And I only have him at 55%. Well, no, I have him at 69. But yeah, I wish I had a lot more copies for this guy because he seems pretty tough. But yeah, so he's coming to the game very very soon. I guess probably give it about a few days, maybe like a week or so, but they'll get into more of the details. And a new Dragon Ball story for the Resurrection of F. So we're getting a new support memory. Um, it's called the Earth's Hell. So yeah, so this is not bad. And then this is also the event where you have to grind Frieza, like use several different other types of Friezas with several different typings, and then just awaken him to Golden Frieza. Um, but yeah, but I'm glad they're basically doing a renewal with this event, or some type of renewal with the event. And then we're getting another red zone stage, which is cool. Which we're getting Broly and Bio Broly, obvious. But I really don't want to be spoiled. If I can find some way to like hook my phone up to the computer and do some recordings on a showcase, I'll do it. I really will do it. So I don't really have to spend money on a capture card, but a capture card is going to be much more effective and it's going to be much more fluid. So yeah. But yeah, so we're getting a new stage. So they're just telling us to stay tuned. So we'll be probably getting this pretty soon. And then we have a new stage that'll be coming out pretty soon, for the story mode quest, which JP is practically already almost done, or they're probably are done with their story or chapter basically. But we're just still catching up on global. Then we also have the support memory boost, which is another one that's coming. I don't really know what support memory is getting a buff this time, but I would have to assume it's probably just one of the older ones, but I didn't really take a look at it. But it could be one of the Planet Namek Saga's support memories, if so. But yeah, that's really about all. I mean, so far, I mean, for part two, it's not that bad, but I know he's definitely coming in part two when part two drops. So I think there's just in 2 days, so probably give us another news and a data download about the Super EZA, then the renewal, and then with the data download for Captain GINYU before his initial banner drops. So yeah, so that's not really too bad. And then with Red Zone. So yeah, I mean, so much content, man. So much freaking content. I'm excited. I'm really stoked up. But I hope you guys are excited as well. But personally, me, I would say don't summon, skip, because the anniversary is literally around the corner. Like we are literally closing out to the end of the month. And the next thing you'll know is you don't have any dragon stones. Like literally, the anniversary is like on a Sunday. The banners come out either on a Sunday or they're coming out on a Tuesday. So which one of those? I had to really look back and check. But yeah, just save your stones, please. But yeah, but that'll be all for today, guys. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Let me know if you guys are going to be summoning, like I said before. Summoning, summoning. I don't know. It's not the smartest option to do, especially we're closing out on the anniversary, like I said. But it's your stones. You can do whatever you want with it. But I'm just saying, to maximize the best that you can for the anniversary, and to at least get like one copy of each unit for separate each every other part. I will say do that. But honestly, I think Cell Max is really gonna come out for the EX parts for the anniversary. Call me crazy, but that's what I think. But this really could be happening. I said GINYU was coming for part two for Frieza, so that's what I thought. But yeah, but that's really all about for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Also, if you guys don't follow me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/. Jeto Tensei, and man, I'm getting quite used to that saying that. But yeah, I stream all types of games, and especially, I haven't really streamed Dokkan in there besides once, but I might want to try to. But I play a lot of fighting games. But yeah, but I'm gonna get back to streaming. Gonna be on a long vacation. But before I come back to do more summons or to do an event, I hope by the time I come back, I can get my second monitor. The renovation is done for the floor of the house. I literally talk about that in the last video for no, not the last, but I made two extra videos, but in Spark and Zero because you can hear the noise in the background. But yes, we're done enough yapping for today. There's just a few more videos I have to push out, but yeah, it's your boy, and I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourself in the next one. See ya.